How could you put that out? You got
The
acres of
fucking fire department, fool.
yeah, right.
What's your
That takes
question,
us
What? You
Lou?
7
think they
hours
don't have a
though.
fire department?
What's your question?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
we can.
Okay, so if this slavery shit is all bullshit, why does every single school on planet Earth teach it?
Oh, hell no, Smoke.
I know
Hell
you're
no.
not asking
He
about
don't,
asking us about the K
how you
through
gonna
Bitch,
12
cause
teach
I
him
can tell about the
indoctrination.
no,
board of
he fucking
education, you stupid
Smoke,
fuck.
I know you're not
no.
All
asking
the
us
books
about
come from
indoctrination
America.
and propaganda.
American
I know
Trade
you
calls
ain't asking us
it's
that,
called the
Louis.
Global Education Board. Look the shit up, stupid motherfucker.
My family
I
God
didn't
from
say
the
damn, y'all
America.
niggas
Mid
to be this
settlement.
fucking old.
Every
Y'all
school
niggas
doesn't
don't do
teach
Can
no
I
that.
research
answer?
at all.
Can I answer? Can I answer y'all?
Like,
So how
yeah,
we
go
know
on, answer.
that slavery is bullshit and that schools have an agenda is because there's a real slavery that has been going on for centuries when it comes to Africa. We know that it
Hmm.
started as far as with even back into Roman times where they were enslaving Africans, which they don't teach in school. It goes all the way forward to when the Moors were enslaving Africans in the 8th century or 700s AD, and they don't teach that in school. These are legitimate slave trades that were going on that they ignore and
Josie.
don't teach us in school, as well
Don't
as
teach the
as well
Indian slave
Pacific slave
trade.
trade.
And
Hold
hold on,
on,
hold on,
Grateful.
hold on.
Let
Cause she
her
left out some
respond to
slave
Luke.
trades that
Okay,
they don't
never
teach in
mind. Thank you,
school.
Smokey.
It's some more. It's the Indian slave trade. It's the Pacific slave
Exactly.
trade when they bought all them coolies over
Exactly.
here. The Manila Galleon, that one in
Y'all don't
Mexico.
never
There's
talk
a whole
about the
bunch of slave
Indian
trade that
Kingo,
slave
they don't teach
trade.
about, but they
Kingo,
only teach about your black ass being a
Hell
slave.
the fuck
Why?
no.
When a whole
But
bunch
y'all
of
don't
slave
never
trades
talk
exactly.
about
happen,
the
they
So
Indian
don't teach about the
slave
white
trade.
people.
we
They don't
can't
even teach
say that
about
these
the
schools are
Irish
legit, right?
slaves.
Sachi, can we say that these schools are legit if they're leaving out all of these slave trades? Are these schools legit?
Then they leave out white
Y'all ain't
slavery
No,
heard
too.
about my
because guess what?
grandpappy
Guess what?
either.
The
He
rest of the
was a
slave trade
slave owner.
got specific maps and ships that you can go look up. But these, the ones we talking about, don't. They got specific maps of the routes and all that shit. The shit that you can go look, the
Facts.
ships up and everything. They still got everything attached to them slave trades, but they don't teach them. They teach the one that they ain't got shit for.
Wait a minute. Hold the fuck
They
on.
teach the one that's
Josie and
relevant to
Sachi.
you.
Hold the fuck on. Josie and Sachi. Y'all both saying,
Hold up, wait a minute. Let the
both of y'all
grateful
are
put
saying
some
that we're
pimping in
attached to
it.
some type of
See
slave
how
exchange.
niggas saying,
Because
hold
that's what I
on,
said. Hold it. No, you and Josie.
American
I want to
schools
hear
Sanchi,
is
your
from
for
mic is fucked
everybody.
up.
It ain't just a nigga school. So why would they teach just niggas with slaves when American schools for everybody and everybody go to their motherfucking school? Chinese people, Mexican
Facts.
people, and all these people that was slaves in these other slave trades is in this school too. So why wouldn't they teach them their history?
I didn't
Exactly.
say
Why would they teach
America.
the
I
Chinese?
said planet Earth.
Exactly.
Okay,
He said
I see
planet
how y'all
Earth.
can.
That's why we
I
brought
see
up
how
the
Planet
y'all can
Earth.
planet
push it a
Earth
little
slave
better
trade.
than that.
You know,
But
Louis,
no,
Because
I
if you
had
planet
go
I
in
Earth,
the
had a
chat,
room
planet Earth
earlier
Planet
school
about
Earth
system.
K
I
is
just
Hold
through
on,
want to
hold
know why
12.
on.
y'all
Because
so
there's a
damn
global
black.
board of
Shit.
education that he don't know about.
Y'all
There is a
play it
global
loud.
board of
Y'all
education
trying to
that he
cover
does
y'all
not
shit
know
up right
about.
now. It's convoluted.
I just
This
want to
shit is
know why y'all
convoluted.
so
Who
damn
I
won?
black.
can't. I
Convoluted?
can't
Who
hear
won?
shit. It's
Just tell me
convoluted,
why y'all
Sachi.
so black. Just explain that. Why y'all so damn black?
Nigga,
Shut the
shut the
fuck
Genetics.
we're
up, Robert, you
black.
dumbass nigga.
Genetics.
Shut your, see
We're
what I'm
Genetics.
saying?
black
That's why
because
they don't let your bitch
let
ass
me
talk because your
answer.
ain't
Genetics.
shit to the
You
conversation. With
niggas are
ignorant,
very
stupid
I
dark
mean,
shit.
skinned
Lucas
Let
asked
motherfuckers.
me
a
come up.
question,
Get the
y'all.
fuck up out of here.
Let me answer it though. So we're black, or what you call black, because we're not black. You can see clearly that I have brown skin. My melanin is popping. So when you look at how melanin works, as far as it is, some of us can absorb
Pop it.
melanin better than others. So what happens for us darker people that melanin is popping like mine, we just have this different melanin called uromelanin that just absorbs the sunlight better and deeper and can make us a little bit darker. So that's how you get it. And people all over the planet, as Luba said, all over planet Earth, they can absorb melanin better than others, and some don't absorb melanin that well, but we all have melanin, even the white people.
So let me ask
How
you
does that
this.
answer my question?
I just earned a scarlet.
Nah, that she ain't
I
answered
answered
your
your question,
question.
I
Lucas,
just disagree
because what
with
I
There
was
you
is
saying
on
a
is
this.
schooling is not
because the
legit.
education of all schools. Hold on, because he want the real answer to his question. The education of all of these schools is controlled by America. Next,
Planet Earth. Schools in
did you hear what the fuck I
Venezuela,
said?
Do you
in
hear what
know
I
that
said?
some
Australia,
Are you
Africans,
slow?
hold
China,
up, Lubis.
Are you
Lubis,
Do you
slow?
Lubis.
even
I
know that
said
some
it's
Africans
controlled
Hold
are
on,
by
not even
Lubis.
America's
aware of the
Let me say
curriculum.
something.
transatlantic
Let me
slave
say
trade
something.
idea?
How does it not make sense if you
Everyone is
keep
not aware of this. They get to the states and then they're like, "Oh shit, this thing happened here." They're
Fuck
not
is you talking
aware of
about,
this, so you
Lupus? We
can't
meet
say the
Africans that
whole
don't even know
planet
nothing
Earth.
about this
That's
shit.
outrageous.
right,
Lupus, we meet
Sharice?
Africans that don't even know
Let
nothing
me say
about this
something
shit.
here. Because it makes total sense. You keep emphasizing planet Earth, so that should be your key to know that this is an agenda. Because if you
By
keep
who?
emphasizing planet Earth, you should know that there's many slave trades that took place on planet Earth, yet they only emphasize one. They don't teach us any of the other slave trades. They might give us a chapter at best of the other slave trades, and I know specific slave trade they don't teach at all unless you're getting a certain degree in college. You will not learn about the specific slave trade and the Asians being enslaved. So what is
Okay.
happening is there's
God
an
damn.
agenda when it comes to schooling of what we learn
What's
and
wrong with
what
him?
we don't learn.
Wonder Woman.
And everyone
What
everywhere is
is
not
the
learning the
agenda
same
though?
shit. And we could say that
Like,
to
why would
be like
Russia
United
do
States
this?
citizens, that everywhere they're not learning the same shit, even in certain schools. They're not learning the same shit. Everyone is not learning the same shit. So I think that for you to put that like, oh, everyone
But they
around the
don't
world
teach this
knows this,
everywhere in the
I think
world.
that's a false
Because I can go get a
idea.
video right now of an Egyptian telling you she didn't even know we was over this motherfucker. She
I
got a
whoop
little
your
shit
head,
and
You
boy.
could
Hey,
show me a
hey,
video
Big Baby,
of an
you popping
Egyptian
blood.
who did not know that we were over in this motherfucker.
I'm
I don't
married to
understand what that means.
Zimbabwean.
I mean,
I'm married to
I mean, you may not
Zimbabwean,
know, you
and
may
I
not
can
have
tell you
comprehension skills, but I
he
can go
never
get you a
learned about the
video of an
transatlantic slave
Egyptian
trade in
saying that she
school.
never knew niggas existed in America until she got ready to come over here, and they took her to the embassy
Exactly.
and started playing her videos.
I'm married to a Zimbabwean, and they don't teach them
Checkmate.
transatlantic slave trade in school at all.
Checkmate,
They don't
Sachi.
teach
That's
them
not
nothing
no shit
about the
that's taught
transatlantic
everywhere.
slave trade.
So I guess it's my
Checkmate.
word
And
against
We didn't
yours
get
then?
it
I'm not sure
until
if you know
late
where
You just
1970s.
killed your
Zimbabwe
fucking
is
self, Sachi.
located, but it's the
How?
sub-Saharan of
How?
Repeat what you
Africa.
just said.
How's that a checkmate, dumb son of a bitch? She from
Repeat what you
Africa.
just said.
She
Who
don't
said
know
checkmate?
that your ass over here. Stupid
Repeat what you
motherfucker. So
just
that
Who
means
said.
said
they ain't taught her nothing about
I'll
no
checkmate?
repeat what
transatlantic
I just
slave
said.
trade
No,
over there in
He
not you,
just
Africa.
Doshi.
said,
Not you,
So
he
how's
Doshi.
that a
said, what's
checkmate,
the,
Not you,
Robert Lee?
he
Doshi.
said,
Not
what's
you,
You always
Planet
Doshi.
the
talking
Earth
about
reads
man
English.
stupidism.
Let's
You just
Sachi
hear
say
what
it.
you want to hear.
Let's say it.
Let
Let's
me,
Sachi say it
let
again.
me repeat it. Let me repeat it for
No,
you. I'll
Sachi.
repeat it for you,
Sachi.
Robert Lee.
No,
No,
no, no,
I'll
no. I'm
repeat
talking
it
about
for you,
Sachi.
Robert Lee. No. Let me repeat it. So Lubis said, well, why would they learn about it in Russia if this is an agenda?
No, why would they lie about it?
Exactly. Why would they lie about it in Russia? What Sharice said is they don't teach it everywhere. So I emphasize that my husband from the continent of Africa, Zimbabwe to be exact, that is right next to South Africa. If you don't know its location, they do not teach them about the transatlantic slave trade in school.
So how did he learn about it then?
When he got to America.
He didn't hear about it till he got here.
Okay.
And a lot of Africans have said that we didn't know this happened to you guys. We didn't know about this, so don't be mad at us Africans. I've seen comments like
Who's
that
mad
from
at Africans?
actual Africans.
Who's mad
from
at
the
Africans?
continent. Would you say, Lubis?
Who's mad at
Lubis,
Africans?
She's not
No,
talking
I
about
didn't say
you,
nobody
Lubis.
was mad. I said that Africans made it clear that they weren't aware of this history. A lot of different Africans, until they come into our country, into our territory, and then they get into our education system and they learn these things. Before that, they don't have prior information to that. Even when we talk about the people who from the United States have moved over to Africa, and the woman made it clear, like, they don't know the history. They don't know the history.
They didn't know that people were taken
Hold on for a
as
second.
slaves?
Yeah, a lot of people do
No,
not
they
know
didn't.
about this transatlantic slave trade shit.
Damn.
I
That's
know,
the whole
I know
point. Why
of a
you think we like
person that
how
I
the fuck the
spoke
people
to
I
that
done
they
met
live right next
Nigerians
to
that
the
don't know nothing
slave
about it.
castle, supposedly, and she didn't start learning about it being a slave castle that held slaves until Pan Africans taught her. So she had no idea. They didn't teach her that this was something that held slaves or anything like that. So another thing that my husband told me is why he doesn't accept the transatlantic slave trade is because Africans are really big on whatever big events happen to them, they pass it down through folklore. So he's like, anything that's ever happened, there's a story through folklore that they have. That's why they're not big on genealogy or anything like that. They have totems and things are passed down and they accept what's being passed down. So he's like, there is no folklore at all about millions of Africans being taken to another place. So he doesn't believe
Well,
it.
it wasn't
because
millions
the
of
folklore
Africans,
would have been
but you'll
given.
find folklore.
What do
I
you mean
remember hearing
now?
about that in
Now,
history
now the
class.
story. Hold up,
Africans
Lewis. Hold up, Lewis.
not that
Lewis,
Hold on,
back
what
to
you mean it
Lewis.
wasn't millions? What you
Because
mean it
now
wasn't
it wasn't
millions? They
millions
stories
according to
say
the narrative.
12.5
Which
million.
one is it? Because according to the narrative, there's what 12.5 million they claim came off the coast.
I don't think it was that high.
No, we know it's not that high. We've debunked that. We know
But
it's
that's
not
the
that high.
There
claim.
you go.
That's what they teach us in school.
But that's
Lucas,
what's
that
taught
it's
in school.
12.5.
I don't remember hearing millions, like 12
Oh,
million
yeah.
stuff. I don't remember
Now
hearing
you
that.
being don't be
Actually,
disingenuous.
you
Shah
may
Son.
you
They
may
didn't
not
just get
remember
slaves in
hearing
West
them,
Africa, Shah Son. And the people that's
but
in West Africa
W.E.B.
ain't
Du
really from
Bois.
West Africa. Them tribes migrate all over fucking Africa. So you would think they would be trying to teach all of them because you don't know where the fuck you might be from in Africa if you come from that slave boat. Because them tribes do got migration stories and they do migrate
I'll
all
whoop
the fucking
your
time.
head,
And it's been
boy.
500 fucking years since they first supposed to brought them over here. So ain't none of them people in the same goddamn place they was at.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
fascinating.
And W,
So the
you said you
fact
didn't hear
is,
millions.
though, that Africans were brought
Lucas,
here as
hold on.
slaves.
Hold on,
That ain't
Lucas.
what we
You
talking
said you
about.
didn't
We
hear
saying
millions,
he's trying to
but
argue
where
that
it
Dosey
started,
husband should know because he's from somewhere close to South Africa. I'm saying that them all African tribes got migration stories, and one none of them in the place where they at now. When they were so-called
I
going to get
don't.
slaves. So
right?
I don't
they should be
Facts.
agree.
teaching
I
all of them
don't.
about it.
I
It
don't.
shouldn't be no
I
motherfucking. If it
don't.
happened, it should be some folklore going around. They was around here snatching people. Don't go over there by the bushes, you might get snatched. It should be some. They should
Yeah, I
have that shit
don't.
going wrong
I don't.
the same way
Okay, so
we
then,
know.
if
Same
the
way
They
slavery
the
thing
only
is
reason we know
bullshit,
about
they
this
get
shit
taught.
is
why
people
would
from. Listen
I
to what I'm
don't.
lie
saying
about
though,
it?
because y'all niggas like to talk, but y'all
I
don't want to
don't.
fucking hear. The only reason we know about this shit is the same way the Africans know about it, because we go to school and hear it.
Yeah, I don't
They
agree
get
with
taught
this.
the
I
theory
don't agree.
that life came out of
Yeah.
East Africa. They get taught that theory. They don't get taught about the transatlantic slave though. But
Look, I
Lucas,
don't.
you just said
I
that you
don't
never
hold
heard
over.
millions of people.
Look,
So W.E.B. Du Bois started with the figure of 100 million Africans
I don't know
came
who that
over
is.
here. That's W.E.B. Du Bois's thing.
Oh, you don't know
Then the one
EB?
after him said 40
Damn.
million came over here. So they
Mhm.
actually narrowed it down to 12.5 now, but it started out as 100 million Africans got brought over.
Okay. So
And they
details
only
yeah,
might
got
be
records
off,
out of them
but the
12.5
fact is that they
million.
were brought
They
here as
only
slaves.
got
You're saying
records
that's
for
bullshit.
221,000.
Why would we
damn,
lie?
man. Let me. Can I
Out of
eat?
them
Can I eat?
12.5
Can I
million,
get
they
What,
only
some
what
of
got
would
the?
the
records for
purpose be?
Can I get some of
221,000,
the?
including ship
Can I?
captains.
Can I? May I get some of the Native American dude? I mean, you gonna save me a piece of this nigga or what?
I'm
Look, bro.
not
Go ahead and
Indian
get them.
and I'm not
Our
black.
bad.
Look, all I'm saying is, yeah, I don't fold down for the slave trade at all, unless you're gonna start naming these Africans. Then we can
Okay,
talk
well,
about
what
it.
would the purpose of lying about it be?
No, I don't. I don't. You want to ask me why a liar lies? Then I'm not a psychotherapist. You go find out why the liar lied. Don't ask me to tell you why a liar lied. I'm just telling you the motherfucker lied. Now, if you want to know the extent of the lie, don't ask the liar.
No, I'm going to say they didn't lie.
Okay, well, show me. Well, then point out the Africans then.
You show me where they lied.
Hold on,
You show me how every school
Hold on. Wait a minute.
in the United States, I'm not even going to go planet
Same way
Earth.
the
How could they could
Indians
lie to
did
us?
to try how to
Why?
be Indian.
It's cool. It's cool.
Nigga, they
You're
told
was
you
that?
Carissa. Hold on.
man.
This
Come
motherfucker
on,
actually
bro.
asked.
Hold on, my nigga, because Sachi ain't got no filter. Just hold on, Sachi. God damn. You saying it's not a lie. Point out those Africans, brother, to confirm the truth of the matter.
I can't point out the Africans from the 1600s.
Okay, can somebody from the 1700s point out the Africans from the 1600s?
Can you point out the?
Hey man,
I'm not going to use the term you use, but the black people who were here that weren't Africans, can you point them out? The ones in the 1600s?
Let's walk it
No,
down.
you can't.
No, you
can't.
said the story.
So why are you asking me to do something like that?
Hold on. You said the story is true. Does this story concern people?
Wait. Ask that question again.
You said the story is true. Does the story concern people?
The story is true. Does the story concern people?
Yes. Does it? Yes or no?
The story of slavery.
Yes.
It involves people. That is correct.
Do people have names?
Yes, people have names.
Okay, so name me some of the people, motherfucker.
From the 1600s, I cannot. It was super duper long time ago.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Do you know anyone that can name the
From the
people?
1600s? No.
No one can name the people.
Can you?
No, because I'm saying the story is fake. If I had
can you name black people from the 1600s?
Hold on.
Oh, we
Brother,
was here
what
in
I'm
the
telling you,
1600s.
hold on. What I'm telling him is this. If I'm telling you that a story is true and it concerns people, right? And if it's true, if it's an actual account, you should be able to name the people. I'm saying it's not true. So therefore, there are no names to name because it's not fucking true. And I'm saying that by any means whatsoever motherfucking ever until you can start naming these names of the people that it actually occurred to. Y'all got it.
So were there black people here back then? Not from Africa, though.
Yes, there was.
You motherfucking
What were their names from the 1600s? Can you give me their names?
I
Can you
whoop
give me
your
their names?
head, boy.
Smoke
With the
signal?
back of the steel, I whoop your head, boy.
Motherfucking right, it was black people here.
Dude, Super,
Josh,
I'll whip your back, slave.
You can't. We can't even take you serious. How you talk? I whip your back, slave.
Well, if I say the N word, you guys will get mad at me, so I can't say that.
Yeah, say it. Say it. Say
Don't
it.
tell me what to do.
Go ahead, say it. Don't be scared.
Don't tell me what to say.
If you were really a
Hey,
slave
Lucas,
master,
she like that.
if you were
She
really
like
a
that
slave
shit.
master,
Don't
you
tell me
wouldn't
what
be
to
afraid
say.
to say it right
No,
now.
Lucas.
Only my mom
Go
tells
ahead,
me
say
like
it.
that.
what
She
to
Say
do.
it,
that type of
Lucas.
shit.
Say it. Exactly.
Don't
You're
tell me
scared
what to
say
say.
it. So you know you're not. You know you're not a real slave master. You know you're scared of us because you're afraid to say it. If you weren't afraid to say
Scared
it,
of
you would say
niggas.
it.
Who the hell
You
said
be
I'm a
like
slave
niggas.
master? I'm a Latino
You said
living
you would
in
whip our backs, but you're afraid
2025.
to say
I don't own
nigger.
slaves.
But you're afraid to say nigger.
Oh, you
So
offspring
you
of
know,
Spaniards.
you know the
Well,
hierarchy.
yeah, because I know that's a
you're the
racist
bottom.
word,
Yeah.
and
You know
a
you're
room
the
full of black
bottom
people
of
will
the
get mad at me if I start throwing that word around.
So don't play. So don't act like you're the top of the hierarchy. You know you're the bottom. Stop
When did I
playing.
act like I was the
So
top of the
anyway,
hierarchy?
Sean's right.
Super
Sean's
was
right.
making a
Yeah,
joke
Latinos have a
towards
history
me,
of being
and I
Yeah,
made a
say
joke
it.
towards
Then
him.
say it. Then
That's all.
call
That
me
was
it.
it.
Call me it. Call me it. Show
Don't
me
tell
you're
me
not
what to
afraid.
say.
Call me
Black
it.
nigga,
Call me
man.
it.
Fuck
Call
it.
me it. Exactly.
Can you
Exactly.
Why?
answer the question
You
why
won't.
Latinos are so racist
You
towards
won't.
us? Why do Latinos have such a problem with the so-called Black Americans? Can
It's
you
probably
answer
because
that?
so many
Is he
black
even
Americans have a problem
Latino?
with them.
No, that's
What
not
is he?
true. Where
Oh,
did I
okay.
get
That's
that
okay. So
from?
you're just gonna
What
okay.
are
So
you,
whatever I say,
Lucas?
you know,
Where
that's
did I
not true.
get that
Okay.
from? When
All right.
have we ever had a problem with y'all?
Well, I don't know.
What is Lucas?
Well,
What
when
is
have
Lucas?
we ever had a
He was
problem with black
Latino.
people? I'm
He
hearing
said
this
he
for the
was
first time.
Latino.
You just
I
said,
think that's
why do
such a
Latinos have a
no.
problem with
Y'all,
black people?
you know,
I've never
no,
heard
no.
this till right now.
Y'all
I've
were
never heard
y'all were
that.
brought up with inherent racism, not even
No,
just
you
towards
were.
us, but towards your own, and even people that are from your own people that are darker than you guys. You
No,
guys
that's
have
what you guys. No, that's
history
how
of
you
that
guys were
shit.
brought up. That's how you guys were brought up.
No,
That's
not
right.
at
That's
Hold
how
all.
on,
black
Sean
people
said
Yeah.
it's
Nowhere
lying.
near
Sean
Yeah,
said
like
it's
black
lying.
people are racist
Can
against
you
other
give
black
me?
people. That's how you're brought up.
Give
No,
me,
that's
give
how
me,
To be
y'all were brought
inherently
up.
racist.
And you want to know how I know? Because I had a professor who literally had issues with her family because she came out darker. She's a Latino woman. She came out darker than her brother and was treated differently from her own brother who appeared more white than her. She said
Yeah,
about her
you
own
see
mama.
that with
over,
black
they
people
say.
all the
That ain't got
time.
You have
nothing
that
to do.
Hispanic.
Facts.
You have
And
that
then,
with
and then
the
y'all
Indian
hate
You
towards
see
us
that
is
with
even
black people all the
more.
time.
It's even
people
more
all over the
vengeful. It's even
world.
more
Say
Black
that.
people do that shit all
terrible.
the time. All day.
Yeah, like that's exactly how you people are.
Not at all.
You people, that's
No.
how
Let
you
you
people
talk.
are.
Real shit.
But hold
Yeah,
on,
that's
let me
exactly how you
explain
people
what
are.
Lubis, y'all
We
just
don't see
got
you
here,
in your
Lubis.
it's
don't see
exactly how you
Y'all ain't
people
been
are.
here.
y'all
Y'all
better
just got
molly wop
here.
this nigga. Y'all better motherfucking molly wop these motherfuckers.
But hold on,
Y'all
y'all.
just
Hold
got
on,
here,
y'all.
Lubis.
So Sean Sun said I never heard about the Texas revolt, which is a lie. I never said that. So what he
Who
doesn't
cares
know
about
is
Just
Texas?
Mr.
ignore
Juneteenth,
Lubis. She
Mr.
cleans up
Juneteenth
Lubis.
everything.
himself that teaches about Galveston will tell you that most of the people were already in Galveston and not from Africa. They were indigenous to the area. So
Yeah,
the
right.
slave revolt is
Who
mainly
the fuck
indigenous
cares?
people. We got the
Why is
clip.
that
We got the
Amen,
clip of him
sister.
saying.
Those were my people in
That's
We
a
got the
fucking
Galveston.
clip of him
lie.
saying.
That's
We
a
got the clip
lie.
of him saying it.
My
We got
great
the
Why
clip
you
of
grandmother
him
come up
was
saying
here
it.
born
every
in
night,
You
Lubis?
Galveston.
can't
We
provide
got the
no
clip.
source
We got the clip of
to
him
back
saying it.
up
So
no
Who
most of the
cares
people
bullshit
though?
in
from fucking
Galveston
Texas. I don't give a
You
are
fuck
said
if you
what?
see a
indigenous.
video.
They're
A
indigenous
nigga, we can
people. They were
provide
Are they
not from
documentation
Indians?
of the
Africa.
What?
people that
Are
Say
they
that
like
again,
are
Dawson.
they
it was more
Indians?
Indians
Y'all got this
enslaved in the
impression that
United
black
Say,
States
people
than
say that
run
white
y'all.
again,
That's far
Dawson.
from the
Most of the
truth.
people from Galveston are what?
Mexicans,
Indigenous.
Thank
Mexicans,
Indigenous.
you.
Mexicans.
Why is
Thank
there a
you.
black guy
Hey,
there standing
Lubis.
next to an Indian totem pole?
Hey, Lubis. Yeah. You
Yo,
see,
Cause
what
just
do
a
you notice?
confused nigga.
Lube is
What do you
racist,
notice
Mo.
about
That's
this?
what I think.
What do you notice
no, I
about
just
this
think
Indian?
racism is funny, so I make jokes
Hold
about
on.
it.
Hold on, man. Hold on, bro. Chill out for a second. Now let me
But
ask
you
you
guys are
this.
actually racist.
What have we said that's racist so far?
Hold on.
Man,
Hold
black
on.
people, all
You
black people
better
That we
treated
was
leave.
already here? Is that
You better
racism?
leave. Well, anyway, Lubis, here go a nigga before